then, let's see who we've got here.
Hello, we're the Gorbea family. I'm Robert. I'm a service technician for a local phone company.
And I'm Evelina, and I'm a collection rep for the phone company. We've known each other since I was in my teens. We have 3 children. Demetrius is 9, Mia is 8.
Cha-cha-cha.
And Adam is 2.5. Supernanny, you have met your match with Adam. Adam is just clinging to me always, from the time he wakes up to the time that we're out the door. He's just very determined. He's relentless.
Too much, too much.
He gets very jealous when anybody gets close to me.
Adam, no! Why are you doing that?
He's a pain in the butt.
I think Demetrius and Mia feel neglected.
He hogs her. He's a mom hog.
Usually every night, I'd have to wait for Adam to go to bed before I can go to bed. I'll try and put him in his crib, but he'll kick and scream. Want to go sleep in your bed?
No.
Sometimes I'm just too tired to stay up, and I'm the last one to fall asleep in this house.
Like right now, I'm very frustrated and angry.
Sounds like I'm not even here. Oh?
Physically, you are. I need Robert to be more involved. It's a lot to take on.
I help.
Robert, you're sitting on your famous chair and you're trying to watch TV.
When I get home, I'm exhausted. I have a real rigorous job. I don't do girly dishes. That's for girls, right?
I cannot go nowhere with you like that. Come on, Adam!
Supernanny, please, we need your help.
We really want Supernanny to come.
Stand by, Gorbea family. I'm on my way. Hiya.
Hi.
How are you? Pleased to meet you.
I'm Evelina.
Joe Frost, pleased to meet you.
Mary Poppins is at my door. It was my first impression.
How are you?
Good.
Good. What's your name?
Mia.
Hi, Mia. Pleased to meet you. I'm Joe. When I first met the family, they were very warm and inviting. Hi, Demetrius. Pleased to meet you. Mum seemed very relieved to see me. Adam, pleased to meet you.
Adam, shake her hand.
Pleased to meet you.
I was just really excited. She was very sweet, very nice.
Evelina,
Yes.
I know that you've got some issues that need to be addressed.
Definitely.
Okay. And I'm here to resolve those. Just carry on as normal, and I'm going to sit back and watch you.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
I'm going to sit and watch you all play, okay? Adam is a little boy who has an enormous amount of energy.
Here.
But my God, does he have a temper? Oh, he's clinging on for dear life there.
And especially if I manage to get away from him, then he'll run and charge me. And that's when he'll throw himself on me, and then...
It would be really hard to believe that Adam was separated at birth from his mother, because he is totally attached to her hip 24/7. So he's got you completely locked down there, ball and chain.
Yes.
So what do you do now in a situation like this?
I'll just try and get away, and then he'll
Okay.
come chasing me around the house. Adam, please. I just wanted to scream for help.
We're in full circle here.
I get very frustrated. So, you know, I give in to him, and I'll let him cling to me.
Nobody gets a chance to watch any programmes they like when Adam wants to watch the television.
No, turn it off.
And if they even try to resist it, Adam has a floor display.
Not right now. No more. Come on. Come on. Adam, come on. Get up. Get up. Stop. No.
I really don't know how Evelina gets anything done in that house, because Adam takes up all of Mum's time. In the afternoon, I had a chance to have a one-to-one talk to Mia and Demetrius. So you came into Mummy earlier and you were saying that the noise was really loud. Do you find it really irritating and too loud for you?
Every day.
Every day? Every day Adam's like that? Right, and what do you do?
Try and hide in my room.
So, like, do you get time with Mummy?
Not that much.
No, why's that?
Huh?
Why is that?
Because Adam, like, he always wants to hang on to her and be with her, and we hardly ever get to have time with Mom. He hogs her.
He hogs her? Oh, how does that make you feel?
I just wish that we can go on a vacation without Adam.
Demetrius and Mia are really missing out on their mum's love, attention and time. Because it's always about Adam. And that's really, really sad. Hi. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
How are you? Pleased to meet you.
I'm Robert.
Joe Frost. The first thing that he introduced me to was transition time.
Normally, when I get home, I do a thing called transition time. I'll relax for maybe about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I won't allow the kids to bombard me with anything because usually the house is pretty hectic by the time I get home.
He'll just sit on the couch and just do nothing. So when that's his time, it's his time only. And nobody could approach him and, you know, talk to him.
Settle down, you guys. This is madhouse. Calm down.
Well, did you not know the ice cream man was out there?
It's the busiest time in the house.
You guys, calm down. You guys are too loud.
And Dad's out of action.
It shouldn't be one person doing 110% and the other person sitting on his throne.
Blink.
It's exhausting.
Stop. Be quiet.
Mum was just doing everything and she needed a break and she handed Adam over to Dad.
What are you doing?
Adam didn't like that at all. So he got really aggressive and he started pinching Dad. And Dad just really couldn't cope.
Pinched me and bit me. Just pinched me. I'm real reluctant to intervene because he usually starts crying even more. At that point, I just put him down. I said, go find your mom.
Good night. I love you. I'll be in there in a little bit. Did you guys brush your teeth? Stop it, Demetrius.
I really couldn't believe that at 9 o'clock at night, Adam was emptying his toy box. When Mum tried to put Adam into his crib, he was refusing to go in point blank.
No, 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 no,
It's so hard to get Adam to go to sleep in his own bed. By this time, I'm tired, Robert's tired. We all just want to go to sleep.
She has to wait until he decides he's ready to go to bed. It's 9:30. Mum's out in the kitchen still working. Dad's gone off to bed. And Adam's watching cartoons. This is not working. Seriously isn't working and needs to change now.
Let's turn Goofy off. Come on, you go to bed with Mommy.
As she picked him up and took him into her bedroom, he refused.
Okay, you got me by my neck. Ow.
Adam's so desperate to cling on to Evelina that he pinches and scratches. So this is what he always does?
He grabs me by my throat and my neck, and he'll just squeeze me as hard as he can, and his nails dig into me.
Evelina was in real pain, and it was just awful to watch.
I just have to keep him away. Settle down. Stop. Ready to go to bed?
no.
Please.
You want to play?
No, I don't want to play. I want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Everyone's sleeping now. It's Adam's turn to go to sleep, okay?
Yes.
Evelina, good night. I'm going to let you get some rest.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good night, Adam. It's 11:15, and Adam has now decided that he wants to go to bed, so everybody can go to bed now. What a palaver. I just can't wait to get into this house tomorrow and change everything. When I first meet a family, I go in and watch the dynamics between the children and the parents. After yet another big tantrum, it was time for me to sit down with the Gorbea family. Evelina and Robert, I've seen more than enough, so let's sit down and have a talk, okay?
I'm really, really nervous. Of course, she's there to be judgmental, and I'm not used to that.
Robert and Evelina, I know that you love your kids. Yeah, that's clear as day for me, and I can see that. And that heart shows very clearly. But I'm here to talk about the things that need to change. Adam controlling this house has to stop. You guys have lost control. Where is the authority in this house? Adam screams, he kicks, he is aggressive. Why have you not dealt with the aggression, Evelina? Why do you allow your son to pull your hair, mark your neck, and treat you the way he treats you?
I don't know what to do. Inside, I'm screaming and crying, but I'm probably just as attached to him as he is to me.
You treat him like a baby, and he behaves like a baby. But he's not a baby.
Yeah.
He's 2 years old.
I know.
When he screams, he doesn't get told that that behaviour is unacceptable. He gets placed onto your hip so that that screaming will stop. Let's move on to bedtime. Adam decides when he goes to bed, and he decides when you go to bed.
I mean, I can't just make him fall asleep at the time I want him to. I'd love that. If 8 o'clock was the time that he can fall asleep, then I would definitely have him in bed at 8 o'clock.
So Adam, yet again, dictates when he's going to bed. And you go to put him in his crib, and he doesn't want to be in his crib.
I mean, he's slept with me almost every single night.
You've let this go on far too long. Now, Demetrius and Mia, lovely kids, but you know how much they're suffering. Mia wants her mummy's time.
Yeah, I know.
And so does Demetrius.
I know.
And they need that. And that responsibility, you've both walked away from. You both need to come together equally. Robert, your transition period is how long?
15 minutes.
15 minutes? You could have fooled me, Robert, because like it's going on all night. You sit down in your chair, in your throne, television on, and you can see with your own eyes what's going on around you, but your butt does not get off from that seat and do anything. Why?
Because I don't feel like it.
It wouldn't harm you to put your hands in the sink and do a bit of washing up. It wouldn't harm you to discipline your own children. It wouldn't harm you to upgrade yourself a little bit and put yourself out there.
Suppose I could try. Kind of a humbling thing. She blew my transition time out of the water, and I was getting away with it, and now she came and messed it up for me.
And are you willing and committed to want change?
Absolutely. I'm ready.
Yeah? Great. Okay then.
When Joe was telling me about how Adam is not my little baby, that almost made me cry. To separate myself from that is just really hard for me to do.
Hi guys, come around me. I've got something to show you all. Day one of teaching, I went into the house and gave the Gorbea family a new routine. The family schedule. All right. Mum desperately needs help, and Dad needs to get more involved with this family. Dad, we're doing chore time over the weekend from 11 to 12:30, okay? And then between 1 and 3, Dad, I would like you to take all 3 children out. Does that sound good? Mum, break time in that period. That means no chores. It's you time, okay?
I need Robert to realize how important his help is and how it can bring us together as well. Although I don't know what I'm going to do with myself for 2 hours without my kids. I don't know what that's like. We'll see how well we can apply that.
Oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this and change things here. Every time Adam screams and shouts, Evelina picks him up. And that's only teaching Adam that if he screams and shouts, he gets his own way. Give him the choice. You can either sit in your chair and eat your sandwich, or you can go and play. I'm introducing a special technique called the off-the-hip technique to detach a clingy child from his mother.
Adam, look at me, look at me. You can sit in your high chair and eat your sandwich, or you can go and play. Which one do you want to do?
When your child is putting their hands up to want to be picked up, you come down to your child's level, you use eye contact, and in a very calm voice, you ask your child to stop screaming. Come over here, Evelina. Tell him to stop crying and to stop screaming.
Stop crying, stop crying.
Evelina, when he starts clinging on to you, don't feel that you got hold on to it. Let him go. Give him that space. Let him go. The reason why he kicks and screams and he holds on to you is because you latch on too. And he will do what he's doing now, which is sobbing, okay? Don't pick him up. Don't pick him up. Go down to his level and say to him, what do you want? Stop crying. I cannot hear you. What do you want? What do you want? Adam, get him off. This is the bigger picture. You're now teaching him that if he wants to talk to you and he wants to cuddle you, then he's to stop screaming to do that. Adam was totally shocked at Mum's behaviour. Walk away. When it comes up to you again, you go back down, okay? You go back down. After 45 minutes, Adam started to calm down.
Look at Mommy, look at me.
Peanut butter.
Okay,
And peanut butter, yes.
You want peanut butter sandwich?
Yeah.
Ask me for one, no crying.
Right, let him stay there for a minute. Don't laugh, it's not funny.
I'm just almost crying. I can't handle his face.
It's heartbreaking. Like somebody just got my heart and just mashed it up and kind of threw it out. I was about to give up.
Mommy wants to give you hugs and kisses, okay? But not when you're screaming. Not when you're crying. Okay?
That's it, no more crying. No more crying.
I don't like seeing him like that. It just breaks my heart. I was shocked that it actually worked.
Adam needs to be weaned off of his mother, but Evelina needs to be weaned off of Adam too.
It was just best described as a kid going through an exorcism, and it worked. I was lost for words like I am now. Wow.
Robert put white tape over the routine. What's it? And he rubbed out dad chores. No. Come on, Robert, get real. I am going to teach you how to fold clothes, how to put a hoover over the house, and how to go food shopping with Adam on your own.
I think she punished me as a result and sent me to a supermarket.
Might need to get some detergent. He's not liking this.
I've gone to the supermarket, don't get me wrong, but never with Adam.
A mum shouldn't be responsible for Adam the whole time.
I love you, bye-bye.
I taught Dad the involvement technique with Adam, and that is to make it fun. So this is where you want to use the involvement technique. Get him involved in the chore that you have to do. Give him some of the bags, let him put the vegetables or the fruit in, whatever you need. Give it to him, let him put it into the basket, get him involved so he doesn't start wandering off.
Oh, Lord, this is crazy. Towards the middle of it, I had a little anxiety attack. Adam, come here. Some of the aisles were kind of small. Adam started to grab for things. It was killing me.
Well, shopping's going really well. Dad's definitely breaking a sweat, but Adam's behaving really well. Ah, lots of praise. Keep up the praise.
Good boy. It took a little doing on my part. Thank you. I'm gonna buy him a lollipop. That's for you, okay, for helping me. Can't say that it was fun, but I got through it. I think I can pull it off. It wasn't that hard.
I think you just pulled it off. I think you just did pull it off. You did well.
It was all right.
The next thing to tackle is keeping Adam out of Mum and Dad's bed.
3 years of having him right next to me, and then now it's gonna take a long time for me to get used to.
In the evening, I sat Mum and Dad down and explained to them the sleep in your own bed technique. What we're establishing is two things. One, that Adam feels comfortable in his own crib. And the second is that if he comes out, that he goes straight back into his crib, because that's where he sleeps. The technique is take Adam into his bedroom, keep everything nice and calm, read him a lovely bedtime story.
He likes the story.
And then kisses and cuddles and place him into his crib. Instead of walking out of the room, move a short distance away from the crib. Come away and sit down. And sit down on the floor and put your head down. This way, Adam can be secure in knowing Mum is still in the room. Sit down right by the chest and put your head down. If then Adam got out from the crib, Mum was to place him straight back and say, it's bedtime. Put him back into the bed. It's all right, Evelina. It's all right, Evelina. Just put him straight back. Put him straight back. Put him straight back up, straight into bed down. If he gets out of the bed again, say nothing, but place him straight back into the crib. Head down, you're doing it good. You're doing good.
After a while, I just began to cry. How can I listen to my baby cry for me and not do anything about it?
Head down. Head down. I told Evelina that no matter what, you have to keep putting him back into bed, no matter how many times it takes.
It was very draining to have to get up and put him back, get up and put him back. But emotionally, it hurt 100 times worse.
He started to throw himself on Mum, pull her hair, pinched her neck. It was physically hurting Evelina.
No pulling Mommy's hair.
I believe it took a little over an hour before he finally wore himself out.
Keep your head down.
When Joe and I left the room, Joe was excited. She was happy for me. I didn't feel good about myself.
You have showed amazing strength, and you should be proud of that.
Tomorrow I'll probably feel a little bit more excited about it, but right now I'm just in pieces.
It's the weekend, and that means it's Mr. Mum time. Oh, yes. And Mum, go and put your feet up and enjoy your morning. Look at Daddy. Daddy's doing the washing up. What's this? This doesn't look like putting your feet up. Grab all of this. Think of 3 things that you could do right now that meant it wasn't to do the house or the children or Robert.
I don't know.
Mum refused to take a break, so I kicked her out the house and told her to go and take a walk.
Want to help me?
Yeah.
All right, good. Well, ask your mom if she wants to help.
Mom's right here.
How do I fold these?
Buttons up first.
Stay over here where I can watch you, Adam.
Grab one sleeve, bring it over and down. Voila!
Miss me? How'd you guys snack?
And look at your oven.
Oh, wow. I think I can see my reflection.
Give Dad some praise.
Yeah.
Because it weren't easy for him today and he broke out a hard sweat.
I know, I can see.
But he's done really well.
Before Joe got here, I knew what I was doing, what little I was doing, but I was getting away with it, and it looks like now I'm not.
I'm going to leave the family for a few days because they need to be able to get on without me around.
Don't go.
Keep with the off-the-hip technique.
Yes.
Dad, you managed to go to the supermarket quite nicely. I'd like to see you do it again.
My biggest fear is that everything's gonna fall apart and maybe go back to the way it was.
And she didn't have to go.
No. Evelina and Robert have definitely still got challenges to face. I really can't wait to see how they get on without me. But I am going to be watching them.
Come on, come help me, Adam. Joe's opened my eyes and made me step up a little bit, and either I have to conform or there's gonna be some friction between Evelina and I did the dishes.
Whoa, wait a minute. Did you do your dishes on your own?
That's right.
Wow. He's learning.
This is fantastic.
He's...
Yes.
Yay.
What a turnaround.
I took Adam a bath. I read him a story. Come on, let's go to bed.
Right, it's Dad's turn to put Adam to bed. Let's see how he gets on.
Love you.
See you.
Bedtime. Sat there for about 7 minutes. Decided after 10 minutes he was asleep. I actually feel good. Like I really accomplished something.
Robert, way to go.
No.
Come on, Mama has to get ready for work.
Come on, Mum, deal with that clinginess. Get him off of you. Come on, Evelina, create some space.
Come on. Mama doesn't have time to fight with you.
It was very, very hard, just because I tend to give in to Adam when I respond to him. Hey, hey.
Use the off-the-hip technique. Come down to Adam's level.
Emotionally, it's been difficult. I didn't know it would be this hard. When Adam's trying to cling to me, I'm wondering why it's so hard for me.
Adam, stop.
To break the cycle.
Go down to his level.
That's right, Robert. Come down to his level.
He wants dinner and dinner's not ready.
Tell him it's on its way.
Oh, I can make him something.
Oh boy, we're gonna have to work on this.
Adam, it's bedtime.
Lucas.
Okay, Mum's putting Adam to bed.
You know these.
Bye, Adam. See you tomorrow.
No, this is where Mommy sits. No pinching.
Why are you talking to him?
Adam needs to go to sleep now.
Oh, stop talking to him.
Adam needs to go to sleep.
You're just not following any of the steps for the sleeping technique.
You want me to... Evelina,
Yeah,
you want me to try?
it's just backfiring.
She's screwing it all up because she keeps talking with him. She should have had silence the whole time.
You're absolutely right, Robert.
It's okay. Right now, it's sleep time.
She's been in there almost an hour now. She needs just to stay quiet.
Bedtime. Bedtime.
This is crazy. This is crazy. Well, Evelina, what do you expect? You've brought this all on yourself. Good, very well, thank you. I really love bringing in the DVD. I've been having a look at some footage and I would like to show you it because it shows the parents exactly where they've gone wrong. Let's take a look at this footage whilst I've been away.
I guess we're done.
Woohoo! Mr. Mum, look at this. Getting Adam involved. Give me 5. Fantastic. Love it.
I'm gonna put your wipes away. Move. Adam, come on. Mama doesn't have time to fight with you.
You're going back to square one. You've got him clinging, because what he wants to do is stay hugged to you like a little koala bear.
Yeah.
Okay, remember the off-the-hip technique. Go down, level, eye contact, talking to him, create space, come back up again, remove him from the situation. This is all part of the process of separating from Adam, Adam separating to you. Okay.
No.
I hate when he cries no.
What is happening?
I was just taking my time with it.
Why?
Because it's just still so hard.
You're still struggling
Yes.
with your own emotional needs.
'Cause I am.
To separate yourself from Adam. What you're actually doing is undermining the technique of the sleep routine. It's no talking, no eye contact, and put him straight back to bed. We are moving forward. So I'm going to be here today to carry on and give you support. So are we ready for more hard work?
Absolutely.
Great, okay. So let's get to it.
I think Evelina's had a bit of a hard time letting go of Adam. She has a whole lot of work to do.
What we've learned so far has been challenging and difficult for me. It's really up to me to really want things to change.
On my return day with a family, I like to help them correct the mistakes and then to build on the success I've seen. In the afternoon, Adam became very clingy with Mum, so I felt that it was necessary to go through the off-the-hip technique again with her. Come down to him, Evelina.
Stand up.
Mum is still struggling with trying to get Adam off of her. Use your voice, Evelina. No, do not pull Mummy's hair. It hurts.
I don't understand why it's so hard for me. I really don't. It's something so simple. And it's just something... Here, Adam, you stay there. Why is it so hard for me?
Go straight into the hip technique with him. Come down. Lower your tone. Tell him where you're going.
You want a hug? You want a hug?
Yeah.
Stop crying. Stop crying. Look at me. Do not pull my hair.
Okay, tell him he can follow you if he wants to. Keep talking to him.
Come on, you can come with me. Come on.
I could see that Evelina was really struggling with using an authoritative voice when she was trying to discipline Adam.
Adam, stop.
So I took her aside and we started to work on improving her voice control. Clear your throat. I want you to turn around in a low voice, authoritative, and go, no, stop that.
No, stop that.
I mean that.
I mean that.
This is your warning.
This is your warning.
No.
No.
Right. Okay, project the voice. No.
No.
Whoa.
No.
Great.
No.
Good.
No.
Good. Yes.
That's it. Don't make me do it again.
Evelina has really come a long way. She's started to catch on. She's calmer now and much more patient.
Okay, stop crying. You ready to get in your big boy chair so you can eat? You want to eat? Come on, let's go. Let's go in your big boy chair so you can eat.
Keep talking. Mommy can get
Come
plates.
on, Mama's gonna get you over here in the... I have more confidence in myself, and now I'm understanding how necessary it is that I create a space between Adam and myself.
Let go of Mommy. Good job.
Since Adam is no longer getting all the attention, Demetrius and Mia are now getting to spend more quality time with their parents.
Now I can spend more time with my older kids. Demetrius and Mia deserve that attention from us.
It's really nice because I'm spending time with my mom and dad.
Thank you.
This is Adam's home. I'm beginning to get my mom back from the mom hogger.
I think things are already showing change and improvement.
Where's the mouse?
Robert had successfully done the first stage of the sleep in your own bed technique, so now it was time for him to move on to the second stage. The only difference is your child is now comfortable and secure in their crib, so you can now separate yourself from your child and go in to a separate room. If Adam comes out of his crib, you take him back into his bedroom and walk back out again. Every time Adam comes out of his bedroom, you repeat the procedure. Little Adam came out of his room, Dad put him back. We sat there, Adam came out, and Dad put him back. Robert has really got a hold of this sleep technique. Time for me to go. Demetrius. Bye, darling. You take care, okay?
Joe gave us lots of help. I'm gonna miss her.
Mia, take care, darling. Okay.
I like Joe that much.
You gonna be a good boy?
Yeah.
Good. You listen to Mummy and Daddy, okay? Bye-bye, darling.
Bye.
Robert, you've gone from caveman to modern man. Totally impressed. Give us a hug.
Thank you.
You take care, okay?
Appreciate you so much.
You're more than welcome. Evelina, give me a hug, you.
Thank you for everything.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Bye, Joe.
Bye,
Joe. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Joe.
They're a genuine family that really needed help. And it's a wonderful feeling to be able to walk away and know that you've helped make a difference.
It's amazing just how mild-mannered Adam is now compared to before Joe got here. He's a completely different kid.
Mia and Demetrius are just blown away on how Adam's behavior has changed. He can scream so loud. We haven't heard that for days now, days.
I'm grateful to Joe for opening my eyes, and spending more time with the kids actually is a pleasant thing.
Before all of this, Robert and I, our relationship was deteriorating, and I was losing patience very quickly. And now, there's just so much change in Robert that I see. It saved our relationship.
There's been big changes in Evelina, almost as if Joe armed her with some knowledge, and it made her happier. In return, she makes me happy.
My family has changed tremendously. It's just brought a new sunshine in our lives. I mean, I can't even really put it all into words.